A very good morning and welcome along to the AO 1 Point Slam, coming to you live from East Coburg Tennis Club in Victoria. Got a game here between Samuel and Nicola. Blustery conditions here with the rain teeming down on the court. It's very difficult for both players to judge the conditions early on.
So it must be on, yeah, it must be on the.
The rain teeming down here, the conditions both the same for the players as they have to adjust. We're all but set for the start of the match.
Yep.
Serve crashing into the net. A bit more. Good reception on the backhand. Straight into the net. Quick point off the serve to begin with. With the wet conditions, the ball will not be bouncing as preferably as both players would have liked it to be. Soggy conditions mean that the players might have to wait for a bit more longer. There you can see the second serve perfectly landed. Nicholas just looking to lift that backhand over the net, not having enough power on it. Take it over. A quick resolution, meaning that we got the next set of players going out there to try and get that point early on. Duncan in red, Jamal in blue. The Australian Open 1 Point Slam coming to you live from the East Coburg Tennis Club in Victoria. Very wet Victoria, mind you, it's been raining all morning. Bit of a size mismatch here before we begin the start off the point. Maybe Duncan to serve. Expect him to hit this with pace and with a bit of angle. Not much enough to get the return over the net. It's a comfortable hold on the serve. The points come thick and fast. No time to settle for either one of the players. Conditions kept to the side. With the conditions, you just know that the serve has to be a lot more powerful in terms of getting the angle right early on. Has to be the best case scenario. Right, it's red. The Australian Open 1 Point Slam coming to you live from East Coburg Tennis Club in Victoria. Shakti to serve. Well wide on that occasion. Difficult serve coming up here with the second serve. Needs to get his accuracy a lot more spot on in that terms. Second serve here for Shakti Velaraja. Much better. He just misses his mark there with the serve. Shakti Velaraja not able to get his serve off the mark here. Yes, the conditions don't make it easy, that's for sure. And Richard comfortably gets the point away. No real time to settle in the Australian Open 1 Point Slam. Got to make that opportunity count. Get just the one crack at it. Well, the Australian Open 1-point slam, driven by Kia. Coming to you live from the East Coburg Tennis Club in Victoria. Games keep coming on thick and fast. Players have to be ready, with Paul in blue and Daniel in all black. Daniel looking to hammer that serve. Trying to use his serve and volley technique. The good old-fashioned rock, paper, scissors to decide who serves first. Daniel with the scissors, and he will start off with the serve. Moves up so efficiently on the forehand. Ooh, he went for the sliced attempt there. Right idea, just couldn't get the execution right. Couldn't lift that over the net. It's a comfortable point off the serve. It's a very good serve. And pretty much dead central there. Opened up nicely for the forehand to the near side. Right idea with the slice. Just not over the tape of the net. Quick point off the serve. The action rolls on in a red and rainy time here at the East Coburg Tennis Club. Just to crash that serve. Second bite at the cherry. And both services crashing into the net. You can see the adjustment time. It's not going to be enough there. Got Tobias and Gabriel. Tobias in brown, looking to serve. Good serve there, the return, very close. But how about that? It was a flushing forehand, really. Just misses the line. Fortunately for Tobias, he stays alive there. It was a good serve, but the return, even better. Width on that serve. Good foot movement, just wide. Huge sigh of relief there for Tobias. Australian Open 1 point slam continues. Points come in thick and fast here. Rodgi versus Nicholas. Nicholas in the blue shorts, Guy in the black, ready to serve. First order of business is to get that serve right, and once you get the serve right, you are in business. Just getting a quick chance here to warm up. Nicholas was hoping to serve. He's got a wry smile on his face. It will be Guy to serve. Nails the service. Puts that on the backhand. Keeps the point alive. Great depth on that return. Keeps it alive. Does he have enough to get? Oh, he nearly goes cross-court with that excellent forehand. Forces the error. An excellent point being exchanged here by Guy and Nicholas on that occasion. And Nicholas came very, very close to losing that point, didn't he? Invites him forward. Excellent attempt there with the forehand going across. He's just starting to heat up now. Now the players having a bit more familiarity with the conditions. First serve crashing into the net, and again it's good practice, isn't it, just to make sure that you get your serve right, especially with absolutely no margin for error. Stay in it. It seems the scissor tactic is working in the rock paper scissors. We're seeing more and more players picking the scissors, getting the opportunity to serve first. It'll be Samuel to serve with Nicola to receive. This with the double-handed forehand. And great depth on the return, really having to chase. Can close the forehand into the corner. She keeps it alive somehow, but the winner magnificently played. Well, that's one of the best points you've seen today so far. A lengthy rally in progress. The serve working to his treat. And then he had the opportunity. This is a great return, mind you. No right to get there. But a comfortable forehand gets him the point. Got Jamal in blue and Linton with the white cap on. They are starting to catch on, aren't they, in terms of this is working. Let's work in his favor. During the toss, players are electing to receive rather than to serve. I understand that with the conditions being so tricky with the serve. Tactic that has been working so far, and a double fault. Really unfortunate there for Linton. Get either one of his serves over the net. But it is crucial to win the toss, isn't it? Then you get the opportunity to possibly receive and have a comfortable route securing the point. Next up, we've got Richard and Paul. Richard in red and Paul in blue. And with these conditions, Really is important to win the toss, isn't it? It's a 50-50 split. Does give you a good opportunity. Gonna be Richard to serve. Lines it up. Not an even bounce on the surface, and understandably so, but gets the serve across, and it does work in his favor. Excellent serve there from Richard, forcing the error off the forehand of Paul. And he clucks the points swiftly on that occasion. Serve working a treat. No respite in terms of rain. It's been apparently teeming down here in East Coburg. Fantastic initiative from Australian Open 1-point slam, driven by Kia. You almost don't want to waste your good serves in the warm-up, do you? Save it for the big occasion. We got Anthony in the black hat. We got Charlie in white. Once again, the rock, paper, scissors holding so much weight, doesn't it? Whether or not you serve or receive. Absolutely deadlocked upon to that point. You can see Charlie winning the call and electing to receive here, as Anthony is ready for the serve. Pressure on here with his second serve. This time gets it spot on. Lovely forehand with great depth on that occasion. Excellent return there from Charlie. Forced on the back foot there. It's a lovely winner on the forehand. Charlie not expecting that kind of depth from the Anthony's stroke play with the forehand. Perfect execution on that occasion. Wonderful to see excellent sportsmanship with every point. High smile on the faces of every contestant and participant. Excellent forehand, wasn't it? Right towards the baseline. Next up, we've got Tobias taking on Jessica. Jessica in the black cap. She's got a lovely form on the serve here. Should set her up nicely if the call is made. We got Tobias in grey and Jessica in pink. There you go. Win the toss, elect to receive rather. It's the tactic that has worked most parts. Bias to serve. Excellent service that, and it's brilliant really. Talk about right in the middle, made it so difficult for Jessica to serve. Excellent point there for Tobias. Nailed the serve in these conditions. A really good chance. Great depth on the serve. Just about clips the line. And just like that, we got the quarterfinals coming up very shortly. Full credit to the participants who've come out in numbers despite the conditions. Played the game to the right spirit here. It's been fun and games, but now with the quarterfinals beginning, things will start to heat up with a lot more excitement. And the Australian Open 1-point slam driven by Kia. Take you through some of the highlights. Australian Open 1-point slam. The players who have been receiving have been getting slightly better results as the serves haven't been easy in these conditions. Blustery conditions, wind playing a huge part. Points have been quick. I've seen a couple of lengthy rallies though. Fair play to the players who have been playing with really high spirits. But Nicholas taking on Samuel coming up next. Samuel in the black shorts and Nicholas in the blue. Should be ready. Samuel has won the toss and he's decided to receive here. And does he look to take an attacking stance on the serve? Who's kept it alive? Great depth on the return. Forced to backpedal on that occasion. Brilliant point being played here in the forehand. Not having the power nor the elevation to take it over. That is an excellent point for Samuel. Winning the toss, electing to receive first, kept the point alive with some great receptions and then forcing the error off the forehand. Richard and Jamal next up on the court. Richard in red and Jamal in blue. The players going through the motions very quickly here into the quarterfinal stage. Already have Samuel in the semi-finals. The Australian Open 1-point slam coming to you live from the East Coburg Tennis Club here in Victoria. Jamal has won the toss-up and he decides to receive here. Tactic has been pretty much consistent throughout. Richard to serve. Nails that serve on the first attempt here. Lovely slice on the forehand. Brilliant forehand there right into the corner. The winner. Perfectly executed there from Jamal as he advances to the next round. Richard did nail his serve on the first attempt there. It was played against him as Jamal was very much fired up. And he executes the forehand winner to perfection. Next up, we've got Daniel and Cody. It's been a real quick move on, hasn't it been? The Australian Open 1-point slam, driven by Kia. East Coburg Tennis Club in Victoria, playing host. It was a fantastic initiative here. Daniel and Cody going through their final bits of warm-up before the 1-point begins. We do love the interaction at the serve, at the net, at the toss. Because, you know, there's a lot of a swing that can happen right there at the toss. She's got Daniel to serve. He looks for the corner on that occasion. Can you nail the serve? And once you nail the serve, you are in business, aren't you? Brilliant there from Daniel. Excellent serve. Look at that. That's one of the first aces we've seen all morning so far. Daniel hitting that just perfectly on that occasion. That's what happens when you do win the toss and elect to receive. If your opponent nails the serve, could be in real trouble, and that's the gamble you have to take. Do you trust in your serve? Do you trust your opponent to mess up? Gotta back yourself, don't you? Always want to take the serve on, and if it doesn't work that way, fair point. Try and seize initiative. Try and seize the opportunity. As that Anthony and Tobias. Up next, we got Tobias in grey and Anthony in black. Will be Tobias to serve. Final game of the quarterfinals coming up in the Australian Open 1-point slam, driven by Kia at the East Coburg Tennis Club. Great serve first up. He really has unsettled them with the serve. Looks for the backhand, and he nails it perfectly. Beautifully done with the serve. And then the half volley with the backhand, executed to perfection. All set for the start of the semi-finals now. It's been a quick turnaround here. Samuel in black and Jamal in blue. Having done very well to reach the semi-final stage, both players will be looking to book their spot in the finals, that's for sure. A couple of warm-up serves, not working for Jamal on that occasion. Gotta do that again, don't you? Well, the toss has become a real crucial aspect. Having done very well to get to this stage, it'll be very disappointing if you are to be eliminated with Samuel to serve. Excellent serve, and the reception is good as well. Keeps the point alive. Great depth there from Jamal. Keeps it alive. Lovely backhand slice. On the volley, the opportunity was there. And Jamal forces the error, forcing him with the pressure. That was an excellent point, wasn't it? It's been the point of the morning so far. Excellent service there from Samuel. Kept the point alive. This was the opportunity to fill the far side on the volley. It was well wide. As the semi-final rolls on here, got Daniel taking on Tobias. Tobias in grey, Daniel in blue. Business end of the tournament here in the semi-finals. Tobias serves. Good reception there. Daniel looking to open up on the forehand. Oh, it's brilliantly done. Well, the rallies are starting to get slightly longer now with the semi-finalists in play here. Excellent serve. Reception was good. Opens up the forehand right into the corner. Great depth on it. Fantastic point. It's been swift, it's been quick, it's been relentless. As we're all set for the final now. The Australian Open 1-point slam, driven by Kia. Coming to you live from the East Coburg Tennis Club. Rain really picking up now. We've got Jamal in blue and Tobias in grey for the final. Having done very well to book their spot in the final. No time for nerves. No time to settle in. It's all about getting the next point. Crucial toss coming up here. Neither one of them flinching with the paper, and he keeps his composure there. Tobias sticks with paper on all three occasions. Is that a sign for Tobias to take the point with his serve. Oof, that was hit with some pace there, really hurried on Jamal. Oh, and it's unforced errors in both the serves. And it is Jamal who gets the crown in the Australian Open 1-point slam. Not having to receive here. Well, the opportunity was there for Tobias on the serve, but on both occasions could not nail it. And it is Jamal who gets the point in the final of the Australian Open 1-point slam. Congratulations to Jamal. He is your winner. Well, a fantastic initiative here in the Australian Open 1-point slam, driven by Kia. And it is Jamal who has gone through the gauntlet and come out the other side with that winning feeling. We're going to take you through some of the highlights of the Australian Open 1-point slam. It has been quick, it has been entertaining, and we've seen Jamal with the hand on the trophy. We'll take you through some of the highlights. We've had different types of points being played here. Some of the players executing their serve to perfection, and some have been happy to receive with the tricky conditions here at the East Coburg Tennis Club in Victoria. It's all been part of the great initiative here from the Australian Open. I'm going to take you through some of the highlights from what has been a very entertaining and enthralling Australian Open 1-point slam. Well, the serves have been tricky, hasn't it, with the wind and the rain picking up throughout the event. Some of the players have been brave to serve, while some have been tactical enough to receive the serves. Some instances that can work against you if the serve is nailed. In that instance we saw near perfect serve right into the corner. There were some excellent rallies played throughout. All played in great spirit. This was one of the points of the tournament. Lovely backhand with the drop shot. Perfectly executed under the circumstances. That was a lovely backhand there from Samuel. There was the opportunity on the volley. That was a critical point in the grand scheme of things. Right towards the end, some excellent forehands, some very good points being played, with the conditions not being easy for any other players, but still they carry on with the great spirit. There you have it, with Jamal winning the Australian Open 1-point slam. You've seen all the participants have a fair crack at it, have a lot of fun there. The initiative, a sensational one, as the Australian Open 1-point slam comes to an end here from the East Coburg Tennis Club. I'm Suraj, I've been your commentator for this morning. in a wet and blustery conditions at the East Coburg Tennis Club. This is me signing off, and we have to congratulate our winner once again. It is Jamal with his hand on the trophy.
I'm going to move it across a little bit. You're going to be okay. No, it's okay. Up there.